Good afternoon. My name is James McNeany, and I'm very blessed and honored to serve as the principal of St. Theodore Guerin High School. On behalf of all of the faculty and staff, I would like to welcome everyone to Guerin Catholic's 2015 commencement exercise. We are so happy that so many people were able to join us to honor this great class. I would like to recognize the people on stage with me this afternoon. Our special guests include Most Reverend Timothy Doherty, Bishop of the Diocese of Lafayette in Indiana. Dr. Marie Williams, Superintendent of Schools for the Diocese of Lafayette in Indiana. Mr. Mark Titus, Representative of the School Governing Board. Staff members include Paul Lunsford, President of Guerin Catholic High School. Father Joshua Jenko, Director for Catholic Mission. Dr. Peg Dispensary, Assistant Principal and Director of Academics. Mr. Martin Kirkwood, Director of Guidance, and Mrs. Leona Cianello, Registrar. I am very honored to be able to share a few thoughts with you today. Soon-to-be graduates of Guerin Catholic, I hope you are having a super Sunday. I first of all want to let you know how proud of you that I am. Each one of you chose to come to Guerin Catholic for different reasons. Maybe it was because you wanted a well-rounded and challenging education that prepared you for any area that you wanted to study in any college. Maybe you wanted to deepen your faith at a Catholic high school. Maybe you attended one of our all-school masses and said, "That's how I want to worship my God." Maybe you heard our choir and knew you wanted to be a part of one of Mr. DeRay's groups. Maybe you attended a game and wanted the opportunity to play for Coach Smith or Coach Check. Or maybe your best friend was coming here and you simply wanted to follow. Maybe your parents just made you come because your older brother and sister came here before you. You came from Carmel, Westfield, Fishers, Noblesville, Zionsville, Lebanon, Anderson, and Kokomo. Some of you transferred here from strange, unusual places like Canada. Like Tennessee or Cathedral. No matter how your journey began, God called you here. It doesn't matter whether you spent all 4 years with us or just one. You are about to be a Golden Eagle graduate in the class of 2015. You will always share that lifelong common bond with these brothers and sisters. I am not the only one that is here that is proud of you. Your teachers are very proud of this accomplishment today. Sure, you may know that about your teachers that you had this year as seniors, but you'll note that more than just the senior teachers are here today. Each teacher that played even a small part in your education is celebrating with you today. Just as Mr. Rafferty said on Thursday, I often hear many of our teachers speak openly about their love for their students. I can honestly say that each of you were loved by someone here at Guerin Catholic. In addition to your teachers and classmates, your parents are so very proud of you as well. You will probably not understand for many years exactly what today means to them. Whether they are here with you today to celebrate, or they are smiling down on you from heaven, they are so very proud of you today. They have loved you through your successes, and they have loved you through your mistakes. That's what parents do. They love you unconditionally. My favorite moment of baccalaureate is when you present your parents with that rose, and the thank you, and the hug, and the I love you that comes with it. May you never forget to thank your parents for their love and support. I know as a parent that each milestone my kids celebrate causes me to pause and remember each previous one that led up to that point. And so it is with your parents today. Those picture boards have brought back 18 years of wonderful memories. Your birth, your first steps, your first day of kindergarten, your first ball game, your first concert, your first day of high school. These are all being replayed in your parents' minds today. They may cry. Let them. They may want to hug you a lot for long periods of time. Let them. Again, it's because they love you. and this day and this ceremony represent a wide range of emotions for them. To the parents of the class of 2015, thank you. Catholic schools recognize parents as the primary educators of their children, so congratulations to you on your child's accomplishment. They couldn't have done it without you. Whether you chose Catholic education for all 13 years or Guerin Catholic was your first experience in Catholic schools, thank you for choosing a Catholic education in the Diocese of Lafayette. And thank you for trusting us with your most precious gift in the world. Graduates, you are receiving today a diploma from St. Theodore Guerin High School. You are a very select group, as you will be one of less than 1,500 young men and women to hold such a diploma. The piece of paper is not as important as is the Catholic foundation you've received. You've heard Father Jenko say many times, but it bears repeating. My advice to you is when you get to college in the fall, find the church on your college campus and get involved. You will have struggles in college. Academics are tough. Building new relationships can be stressful. Sharing a room with someone can be challenging. Opportunities for self-indulgence are readily available. You will need your church. You see, life is all about momentum. If you get involved in your church, if you attend each class, if you call home regularly, if you exhibit self-control when faced with temptation, it is much easier to do those things a second time and a third time because you have momentum. It becomes a habit. I'm sure Mr. Ross's physics class taught you that momentum equals mass times velocity. As high school students, that momentum has been created for you. There was an external force, if you will, that helped you, the mass, gain velocity. You had people surrounding you who held you accountable for going to class, meeting deadlines, getting involved, going to mass, and making good choices. There were immediate consequences if these things didn't happen. You may or may not have appreciated that. But please know that every time your parents, your teachers, maybe an administrator or two, or your friends called you out and held you accountable, it was because they loved you. The responsibility now falls on you to create your own momentum. My advice is to recognize that you still need help. You still cannot do it alone. Surround yourself with people who will call you out if you get too far down the wrong path. Check in regularly with your parents. They will love it if you call them. And it bears repeating, become active in your campus church. May you never forget there is one group that you can always fall back on if you need to refocus and create some good momentum. And that is your Guerin Catholic family. God will always be there in this community of fellow graduates and lifelong friends that you have made at St. Theodore Guerin. Congratulations to the class of 2015. May God bless you all, and may you be constant reminders to one another that God is there with you every step of the way. Thank you.